So how about that soccer, huh?
Lucy the real MVP in her hearts. Lucy P heart. Lucy P
How
heart.
about
Lucy P
that
heart.
soccer? Woohoo! Wow, I was possessed. I was possessed by the god of
Lucy
Messi.
MVP.
Sorry, the ghost of Messi. He's still alive, but he died just for a brief
surprise,
moment
Lucy
so that
Lester.
I could have his soul. And now I'm a literal soccer
job,
god.
Lester.
And let
The
this,
MVP, Lucy P.
let this be a sign. Let this be a sign to everyone that I choose to be a shut-in. It's a choice. It's a
Nighttime Lucy's
choice.
flush.
But if I wanted to lock in, if I wanted to lock in, Chatty, I could lock in easy,
Lucy
and then I
MVP
could
of the
be
game
a
of her
pro
heart.
fucking athlete. Do you like my participation trophy? I don't even think that normal trophies matter. In my opinion, like winning is for losers and participating
GMP
is
here.
for
I love
for
Lucy.
champions.
Lucy is my girlfriend and wife.
You died when I did the worm? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we didn't get the dub that we wanted, but I feel very honored, you know? I feel very honored to have been a part of a project like this. Filian put her whole heart and soul into it, as did everybody else. I didn't know that VTubers were so cracked at sports. That's pretty crazy to me. I thought that when I locked in for like a week and, you know, I did like my Ninja Naruto training arc, I trained with Jiraiya underneath the waterfall, meditating. And so I was like, I got this shit in the bag. I can fucking carry if I have to. I'm not even worried about it. And then I got there and I was like, oh, right. I'm up against Filian. She's been doing training with Jiraiya since she was born. I never stood a chance, bro. I never stood a chance. It's over. Lucy, you were the MVP. Sadie, am I the MVP in your heart? Am I the MVP of your soul? Look, I don't have to be the winner or the MVP. As long as I got Chatty, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters, okay? And, I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna be here for like an hour, okay? Because, you know, I'm very tired after all of the soccer playing, which, by the way, it's definitely called soccer and not football. And it has never been called football. By the way, guys, in case you missed it, I'm not sure how you would miss it, but they are selling jerseys. Yeah, I'm not sure how you would have missed that little tidbit, seeing as they repeated it 5 times. If they send me a survey post-stream, I'm just gonna be like, hey, yo, could you maybe mention the jersey a little less than 10 different individual fucking times? That would be great. I know that Filian is broke after paying for, you know, all that shit, but you just can't chill it that much. I am the MVP, right? I feel like I did shockingly good. You're proud of me. Press 1 to be proud. Press 2 to disown me for touching grass. I don't know if you noticed, but like behind me, there's a lot of grass, and I might have made contact with it at some point. I'm sorry to disappoint anybody who expected me to never touch grass. I wish I could have been your perfect shut-in Oshi, but don't worry about it. You may think to yourself, maybe she's activated like a new love for soccer. Maybe this has awoken something in her. Maybe now that she's been there on the field, this is going to become like a hobby. Maybe she'll pursue it more. No, I'm very happy to be a shut-in. I'm happy to be a streamer. I'm happy to play video games. I'm happy to not go outside, because when I go outside, you know what happens? I fucking lose. You want to know the reason we lost? It wasn't because my shoulders hurt from carrying. No. It was because I cursed the team with my evil femcell energy. Okay, we had the power of like purple Yuri on our side, which I don't know if we should still be saying that, but I'm just gonna say it just for today, okay? I'm allowed to say it just this one time. We had the power of purple Yuri on our fucking side, and yet somehow I like my fucking vibes just ruined everything. Numi tried though. Numi really tried. She was a good captain. It's just really hard to control. By the way, I saw a clip of the announcer calling me like autistic within the first 10 minutes. Is this fucking true? Or did somebody lie to me? Did that really fucking happen? Like within the first 5 minutes, I got clocked? That's crazy. Aw, Chatty, I can't wait to go through Discord and the VOD and see all the nice things you were saying about me. You all said nice things, right?
It was all part of her keikaku.
She's such a... Wait, can I call her a bitch? Why am I hesitating to call Filian a bitch? I've called her a bitch like every day of her life. Hi, Numi! Hi, Numi! Oh my god, I'm your MVP! I'm your MVP! Oh, guys, I'm getting glazed! I think I know how sports players feel now. Like, it feels really hype when people are, you know, glazing your shit and covering you in butter and then cooking you in a bread. I could get used to this. No! I swear, Chatty, I'm committed to being a shut-in. If Filian invites me to some random sports event again, I'll definitely say no. But I want another fix. How did you do this, by the way? Did you all play in mocap suits? Well, we're all anime girls, so why would we even need mocap suits or even a studio? We all just go into VR chat and then we just like beam our brains and our entire bodies into there. And then we play a game of soccer. Like, it's that simple. I don't know why we would have to do anything like you mortal human beings would have to do. It was the power of anime and friendship. I really do feel like I have the power of God, anime, and friendship on my side, Chatty. They did a magical girl transformation into soccer players. Did I become the soccer player? I mean, sorry, the magical girl I've always dreamed of being? No, guys, I can't become soccer pelt now. Can you talk about how good my halftime pep talk was? Yeah. It was so good. I felt really inspired to... Okay. Numi, that's not okay. Look, that chowder is just playing a prank on you. They didn't redeem that because it's like a womp womp moment. Like, your pep talk was great. Don't listen to that. It was peak. I liked the part where you said that Megalodon smells like fucking the part where you said that Mega smells like fish was crazy. And you were all peace and love like 2 seconds earlier. And then you turn around and you're just like, by the way, girl, you smell like shit. Live, laugh, and love. Girl, I don't know what type of energy you were trying to give the team, but I think that's what made us lose. I think that's what made us lose, Newbie. I think it's because you cursed us by calling Mega smelly. And then she was like, I gotta lock in to fucking school this bitch. And then they did. They fucking schooled us. Now what? What are we supposed to do? Damn, do you feel sick after today's game? I feel, you know, I feel tired. I feel robbed. I feel robbed, you know? I feel like, I feel like I could have won. It was so close. It was right there within my reach. I could have grasped it. I feel like after I watched the Titanic, you know, when you're like, they can both get on the fucking door. Why aren't they both on the door? But I understand now. Jack didn't get on the door because there was an invisible force that prevented him from getting on the door. You should not be calling my horn small when I got so many fucking headers in that game. That shit was crazy. I didn't even know that I had it in me. But the amount of headers that I achieved and the way and manner in which I achieved them, my horns literally gave me an advantage. I was practically cheating. Also, did anyone check the other team for juicing?
Your horns are very big and so are yours.
No, I feel they were on some shit. I feel they were on something. The ref should have checked their fucking blood. Should have checked their piss. And not because I secretly want to have a bunch of VTuber women's piss samples within my close vicinity so I can test them the old-fashioned way that doctors used to do in the 1800s, but because I think it was rigged. I think it was rigged. Me, Numi, and Michi, we all worked together, okay? We did our absolute fucking best. And you're telling me that our best didn't amount to shit, didn't mean nothing compared to Filian and Mega and Cha-Cha? One is like a 50-year-old mother of 4, and then the other one is a literal fish. She shouldn't even be able to walk. And then the other one is a Filipino boy. So how in the world... You're telling me that is supposed to hold a candle to the love and friendship that me, Numi, and Michi share? This is so fucked up. Doing your best and doing well are different things. He hurt my feelings with that one. Chatty, I think he cooked, but he hurt my feelings with that one.
You carried so hard and were the true MVP.
Thank you, Mina-sama, so much for being so sweet and being so nice. I'm gonna feel very hype when I see all the things, all the nice things that you guys said about me, and how you were so nice to me, and how everybody was cheering for me. But I heard that you guys were betting. I left specific instructions that there was to be no betting.
The power of friendship always kicks in at the end.
And yet I heard that people were betting. I really need to replace the moderator team from the ground up. Every last one of you is untrustworthy. You cannot be relied on to carry out my vision. I fucking posted that shit in the admin chat, and they just completely ignored it. And they were like, I put towards 20,000 points. Have you tried reading being literate? And those of you who also bet on it, no, guys, you can't bet on your wife, okay? You can't bet against your wife. I saw that some of you fucking bet against me. One of you spent like 25K? No, 250,000 fucking points against me? I'm gonna have to rethink my marriage with that one chatter. I am cracked. Actually, I do think that I was cracked, and you know, my shoulders are also very sore. If anyone would like to massage my shoulders and back, Lucy, why are your shoulders and back sore? From all the carrying of the team that I did, from all that carrying the weights. The weight of the women on my back was just so heavy. At the end, I caved under the pressure of their weight, you know. But at the end of the day, it's about maintaining friendship. It's about maintaining friendship, chatty. All right? I can't tell them that I carried them. No, we had teamwork. It was kind of iffy at the beginning, but once we got used to each other, it got a lot better. Okay, I feel like if we had a warm-up game, it might have ended a little differently, because we warmed up a lot. The second half went better, and then we were working better as a team. If only we had a warm-up. If only. You did so incredibly well, Lucy. Truly fantastic job. Yeah? Glaze me. Glaze me some more. Okay? I get to talk about this for the next Check's Watch. 40 minutes, so I gotta eat it all up while I have the chance. Did Lucy call the girls heavy? You're gonna get on me for calling girls heavy when Numi fucking said that she smells like fish and she was practically like, close your fucking legs? Are you kidding me? What I said wasn't even that bad compared to the captain of the fucking team. If anything, I've been influenced by her to talk the way that I am. Why don't you ask Numi? No, take it up with Numi. Take it up with the team captain. Okay? I absolved myself of all wrongdoing. I absolved myself, okay? I worked hard, and I'm very tired, and my electrolytes are depleted, or whatever the fuck gets depleted when you do exercise, so. She means it like Marty McFly means it when he says heavy. What if we like them big, and we like them chunky? I like them big. I like them chunky.
You did great,
just like that one song, which I don't know how the rest of it goes. Oh, by the way, does anyone else think the ref was like, had it out for us? Like, how much money did Filian pay the ref to rig everything in her favor? That was crazy, you know? I was feeling kind of, yeah, I lost 3 goals, really? Yeah, it felt kind of like it might have been 3. I wasn't trying to count, you know, I was locked into the gameplay. Chatty. I wasn't keeping mental score. If you keep mental score of the people who have done you wrong, you'll never achieve anything in life. So you gotta lock in the middle of the game. You can't let that other shit distract you. Filian paid ref all her money. That's why she wants you to buy jerseys. Oh my god, don't do it. It's a scam. Also, yes, by the way, just so you know, the creators who were involved, so like if you use our code, you use Mega's code, you use Numi's code, etc., we do get a cut. If you buy our jersey, we get a cut. It does, like, it's not just Filian profiting off of this shit, in case anyone, because I don't know, I'm a little worried that there will be some people who assume the absolute worst because it doesn't explicitly say that anywhere. But yeah, I didn't know you could use code Lucy. If you use my link, it probably automatically did it. Like, it's probably like a referral code or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, just so you know, Filian didn't rob us blind. I mean, beyond rigging the ref and paying the ref, but she is probably using the jersey money to make up the money she paid the ref so she can pay the next ref or whatever other event she does in the future. Bro, the VTuber Awards died for this. No, it didn't! No, guys, the VTuber Awards did not die for this, okay? There are other problems with the VTuber Awards that have to be solved first, and if you know, you know. Draxic, thanks for the tier 3 and 45 months, even though you are a moderator. Yeah, congrats on your trophy. I did have fun. I did have fun, you know, at the expense of sounding like a father whose child is like a huge flop. I like how Numi used that word. I'm gonna start saying flop more often. At the expense of potentially sounding like a father who has a flop for a kid, you know, if you have fun, you really do win. And I had a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys had fun, even though everything was rigged and everything was put against you, and there was never a chance that we were going to win because it was rigged from the beginning, and they put us through the farce of a game, even though they knew we were never gonna win because they rigged it, and they rigged every single aspect. But other than that, like, wasn't it fun to watch? Did you have a good time? Wasn't it hype? Weren't you on the edge of your seat? I was on the edge of my seat. In fact, I couldn't even stand like in a seat because I was fucking playing a game. For real, 100%. Didn't they give you a yellow card or something? You know, I blacked out. Also, what the fuck? Why did they give Michi the least valuable player award? Why would they do such a thing to her? I thought she was excellent, you know? I thought she was peak. Guys, tell me honestly, was she cooked? Was she garbage? Just tell me straight. Just tell it to me straight. I need to know. That shit was funny. She was great. She did. Silly. I mean, little cooked, yeah. She had stiff competition in you. That's how you should phrase it. That's how you should phrase it. That is the perfect misogynist way to go about complimenting a woman in a way that she will like. You have to be like, not only are you better, but you're better than another woman who is in competition with you. No, we were not in competition. We were on the same team. You can see I'm fighting against my basic instincts here. Like I'm going back and forth. I'm having an identity crisis right now, live on stream. I'm sorry, chatty. Let me pull myself together. I need some more water, please. Please. In the first half, you pass it up to Michi like 3 times and she missed it every time. Guys, I let bygones be bygones, and I plan on memory wiping this stream from my brain afterwards, because I would like to be friends with all women on the world, if possible, especially Michi. You know, seeing as Michi is such good friends with another one of my friends, I can't stay mad about it forever, right? I can't stay mad forever. Can I? Should I? No. No. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, the first time me and Michi ever did a collab, I was, like, super normal and composed for the first 15 minutes, and then out of nowhere, I was just like, so, what's up with you, and why can't you take a fucking pass? Like, why are you incapable? Like, I don't know, I was just curious. I meant to ask you this after the game, but we didn't have any time, you know? We had to go right away, but, what's up with you? What's up with you and missing the fucking passes, bitch? No, guys. This stream is memory wiped. It's memory wiped. No hard feelings towards anyone. Nobody did anything wrong. Everyone was perfect. And Filian rigged it anyway. Guys, y'all saw Filian was so bad at the game, and that one time she did. I just want to know, why did she drop to the ground in front of me and start dribbling it with her feet upside down? I know I probably should have tried to take it from her or whatever, but I was so fucking stun locked, I could not compute. I dead ass thought she was trolling, and then she fucking scored a goal off of that. And I'm sorry, chatty, that was a personal L on my behalf. I really should have punished her for it, but she disrespected me. You know, like in Smash Bros where they do the taunt and then they fucking disrespect you by defeating you in a way that's like super cheesy. I felt that. I felt disrespected. I knew what it was like to be Hungry Bucks in that moment. So, Lucy likes Filian's feet. I feel like out of all of the girls who were there, Filian's feet would smell the worst. Like, I know Numi said Mega smells bad, but I feel like Filian's would smell the absolute worst. Like, if you had to take off our shoes one by one and then give us a smell inspection, which, by the way, I'm describing somebody's fetish right now, but that's not the point, okay? Imagine you line us all up and you have to take our shoes off and smell our feet one by one. If you inspected each one individually, okay, I feel like Michi's would smell pristine, but like vaguely of Cheerios.
Caught.
I feel like Numi's would be, you know, like average levels of sweat, nothing too insane. Mega would smell like fish, of course. I would smell like daisies and daffodils naturally because I've never been disgusting and never will be. Okay, Cha-Cha would smell like, you know, whatever a mother's pheromones scent from feet smells like. And then Filian would smell like, well, she wouldn't smell like anything because the time that it hit you, you would be dead. The time it got from like your nose and then up into your nostrils and your brain processed what you were smelling, you would have already hit the fucking ground, okay? You wouldn't recognize what you were smelling because you wouldn't have any time to. Fungal infection is crazy. You would smell like fruit snacks, and then the real smell would hit you? Are you telling me that Filian is secretly a decayed corpse possessed by an anime girl and that she tries to cover up the scent with fruit snacks? That's crazy! That's crazy! Lore that she's probably gonna reveal for her debut, which is definitely coming, guys. Keep looking forward to it. I saw somebody say that Filian did that so she wouldn't have to actually do a debut, and they might be onto something. I'm gonna have to ask Filian about that. Is it true, Filian? Are you avoiding doing a real debut by doing random sport events on stream? What do you have to say to the accusations? And then I have my microphone and then I push it towards her. Just like that, just like that. Filian, what do you have to say? I think, you know, I also think that Deme is, you know, she's really cute. You know, she was a commentator. Shout out to Deme. Real cute one over there. Real cute Deme. Real cute person. Would love to hang out with Deme sometime. She believed in you winning. Exactly! And she rooted for us when nobody else would. When nobody else would, Deme rooted for us and said that she fucking liked us and she liked our chances. She believed when none of the other commentators did, probably. I don't know. I didn't hear what the commentators were saying. We rooted for you. Oh my god, they rooted for me. But guys, also, did you see me? Remember when I said I want to be the goalie and then I was actually the goalie? I didn't do that bad. No, I did pretty bad. I feel like I blocked one singular goal. But then during the game I blocked a couple more, I think. So maybe it made up for it. Yeah, we blocked twice. What was it like being a goalie? Hard, you know? Hard. That shit's not easy. They make it look so easy in the compilation plays of sports, of soccer. But it's not easy IRL. Yeah, blocking is hard. You stopped a lot of plays. It was great. Yeah. See, here's my mindset when I'm going into the game. I'm like, any goal that those bitches score is a chatty who left me for her. And that's what fuels me. I'm like, that fucking whore. And I get so mad that like I can block the play. And so that's what I had going around in my head, and that's why I was able to be so cracked. That's why I was able to be so cracked at the game, Chatty. I had to protect you. I had to protect you from the other women. I can't just let them get over you like that. Kids of the player again because they cover more area? Whoa. Really? Wait, so how did this entire thing actually work? Chatty, do you fucking ask Santa Claus at the mall? Hey, so how does this all work? Like, you know, like, do you have like a sleigh? You got reindeer out the back? How did you get here? Does like Santa take a plane ticket every so often? Does that happen? Does it happen that way? Do you ask the magician when he's doing his tricks in front of you? Do you ask him, no, that's impossible. The magic isn't real. How do you do that? Or do you fucking sit down in your seat and enjoy what you're being given? Shadi, I love you anyway. I love you. I saw that they had you guys out in the audience. I saw a little demonite out there. Oh, you're so cute. You were so cute, Chatty. The way that you were getting so rage baited by the ref, and some of you were genuinely crashing out. But I love you so much, Chatty. That was so cute. You were so cute out there, even though you were getting so mad. It's okay. Don't be mad. Everything is all in good fun, and we had a good time. Didn't we? Me messaging Numi and Michi, and we're just like, so we're never going to anything Filian invites us to, right? That shit was rigged, right? We were not the chosen favorites. But like, we're never doing that shit again. Like, that was crazy. The way we're just gonna have a Filian hate group chat is insane. Guys, would you like some screenshots from the Numi and Michi and Lucy Pyre group chat where all we do is we're like, Filian. Got him.
Numi, Team Filian, or for Lucy specifically. You were really
so
the only
cute.
one who had her own individual cheering section.
I was so cute. Oh my god, Chatty. You guys are making me so parasocial right now. Were you really cheering for me that much? Were you really just saying Team Lucy even though it was Team Numi and Filian? We all decided together, like ahead of time, that Numi would be the team captain because she has the most captain energy out of all three of us. But, you know, I don't know, guys. Maybe I should have been captain. Maybe I would have controlled the energy better. I mean, maybe it was because Numi and Michi were too busy with each other. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe we made a misplay. But I think Numi's a good captain. She's cute, and she likes both of us, and she wants us to succeed, you know? She's a sweet, cute little girl. I love Numi. I love Numer, even though she was really awkward. And, you know, that interview that she did was, you know, not her best work. I think, you know, I can tell when Numi is nervous because she'll start calling other women smelly, which normally she doesn't do. So that was just her nerves showing. But I forgive her. It was a big, tough spot, a tough position. And she did her absolute best. I love her anyway. Numi, awesome, but maybe not leader? Bro! Press 1 if you thought Numi was a good leader. Dude, did you hear me? I feel like, I don't know what you guys were able to hear. I don't know, like, when they cut to our microphones and shit like that, but... Did you guys hear what I said during our little team meeting together? I just told her she sounded like a customer service agent. If I was the team captain, I wouldn't have been able to stop myself from just being mean to... Hi, Numi! Hey! Oh, wow! Fancy you being here! Hi, Numi! I'm gonna take a sip of water, Numi! Let's, you know, you worked hard today, too! Why don't you take a sip of water, too? You know, replenish those electrolytes. I'm drinking Gatorade, not water, obviously, because water doesn't have electrolytes. Shut it. I wanted her to be with me on my birthday, and she says, "Fuck Numi lives." Fuck Numi lives. Fuck Numi lives is crazy. That's fucking crazy, Numi. I would never say such a thing. I love your live streams. I would never say fuck Numi lives. That's insane. Now, Numi lives, on the other hand. Numi, we are going to hang out on your birthday, around your birthday. It was the 11th. See, I remember. I literally said yes! She's trying to fucking paint me as an evil individual! You piece of shit! Everybody here, I just want everyone here to know for a fact that I said yes to Numi, so I will be hanging out with her for her birthday. She added so many dots after. ... I guess I can make it. It's because my schedule for December is fucked. It's not my fault. Numi, you're gonna hate me. I have to reschedule that one stream that you know, the big collab that we're doing between us and those other bitches, you know, like those, except, you know, that one bitch is actually, she's not a bitch at all, but there is one that is totally a bitch. Like, you know, that one, I have to reschedule that because I didn't realize that I scheduled it really bad. And I was actually gonna be busy. But you remember that, right, Numi? See, she remembers. See? Yeah, I'm taking a big Japanese test. See, I'm going right from soccer straight into flexing my language skills. Lucy, you scheduled that a month in advance! Well, how does this what the fuck is that emote? What the hell is that? Well, guys, thank you very much for coming to the post-game show. I had a great time once again. I hope you also had a great time. I'm just gonna go sit down and think about the many, many things that I've learned today. Too many things. Way too many fucking things. But I got my participation trophy. I got my Chatty's love. I got my imaginary wedding ring that I will have eventually from Chatty. I'm ready to go. I have nothing to fear. And whatever the next sport event is, if she invites me to it, I'm gonna kill it, obviously, okay? I've proven that I'm a top performer, so she has to bring me back. If she doesn't bring me back, Filian hates me for real, and you can quote me on that, except don't quote me on that, because I don't want to be the source of drama in case somebody takes me literally seriously for real. What about Numi? Yeah, what about Numi? Yeah, Numi, when the hell are you gonna throw a big fucking sports event, Numi? When are you gonna throw a sports event, Numi? I don't know. Wait, when are you gonna do that? Wait, why are you trying to insert yourself into this conversation? Don't you dare try to fuck up our friendship after I defended you and said that you were a good captain, then you come in here and you try to fucking rage bait me at the end of my stream. You are loved, stupid! I say, calling her stupid right after. Numi, I love you. Numi, I love you. Has anybody ever noticed that whenever me and Numi interact, I have to constantly reassure her that I love her? But she never does the same. It's over. It's over, guys. It's actually over. This friendship is fucking cooked. Anyway, thanks for coming, Chatty. I love you so much. I like you too, Numi. If you'd be nicer to me, maybe I'd like you even more. But for now, Chatty's the MVP because Chatty's the nicest to me overall. And Chatty doesn't make fun of me for making missed schedules. And Chatty doesn't shit on me. Ever. They do sometimes. But Chatty isn't shitting on me right now, and that makes all the difference. Chatty love. Don't forget to subscribe. Rate this 10 out of 10 stars. And give love to Bao.